Hello everybody, Tiniestofchibis here, and we're back. Can I not? Okay, there we go. I was like trying to get the repeat button to work on my thing, because it was being derpy. But, I honestly, how much time do I have? I have 3 hours, and then tomorrow I work, and then I can just play straight up. It's this dude I think I have to talk to.
Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
There you go.
The association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. But in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Conjo Commission.
Oh, of the three commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't there what they call monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
It's very absurd treatment, honestly.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. You're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Try our best to negotiate with the commission. The vendor doesn't sound. The vendor does sound like a fishy character.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, you may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Phone's charged. I didn't get my I yawn. No, but for real, it's like I have to get ready for tomorrow, today, whatever. But I kind of don't want to, but I need to, so I'm kind of like, ugh. I need Marrow though for
I don't
Sayu.
think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce the prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single moral.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get the real fixer on the case. Or, just talk to Thoma.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Okay. Now off to do some teleporting, maybe? Actually, hold on. Is this activated? Okay, yeah, that one's activated. I just wanted to check, because I couldn't remember if it was activated or not. Alright. I'm to go talk to the Swedish child. Sleepy. I was like, is he over there? No. I really don't come to this area very often. It's just weird.
That was quick. You resulted already?
Start.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No. Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Uh.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Alrighty. Wait, do I even have shit to give him? Actually, it would be in this one, wouldn't it? I only have 17. Well, I do have it, at least. I could always just give him a Winouster. But this one is Venti's. And... I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do this one and this one because of ship reasons. Because this one's Venti's flower, and this one's the opposite of Venti's flower. Because it is, though technically, Zhongli uses the core lapis to level up. And where am I going? The only thing is I don't have a lot of the freaking other flowers, and it's mildly annoying, but what can I do? It's not like I really have any. I don't think I have anybody that uses them, because I know Albedo uses them, but I don't have Albedo in this
What are you
group.
doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Oh yeah. So let me back.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
I believe I picked the first one last time on my main one. Yeah.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I have more of these, and this is nice, but this one's Venti's flower. I mean, he has it in his hair, so. But I'm like, but I have more of the Windmasters. I don't want to, but I'll do it. What the frick?
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Ah, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
How much?
So, huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right.
This guy has a really active imagination.
And this one. Like,
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore.
a lot of
My
people.
poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this ambush?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
The internet takes time, overtake.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence. You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
I think I'll just walk there. Oh, this is the fucking stupid ass part that I didn't like because I had to redo it like multiple. I say multiple times, but I think it was only like 3 or 4 times. It's fucking stupid. Yeah,
Keijiro,
this
it's
bastard.
him.
After him.
It was so stupid. I hated it. I'll just stay here.
It's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Okay, fine. Off.
It's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous payment. It's getting further and further away.
Shut up.
Let's catch up a little. Too close. It's too close. It's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
It's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. It's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. It's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Did I do it? Did he get too far?
Where'd he go?
He got too far.
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he
Ugh.
disappeared in the blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
So says the one. Getting further away. Every
Keijiro,
freaking 2 seconds.
It's him.
Yeah. Let him do his thing. Shush, Paimon.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
But of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice it's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Well, I only had to do it twice, so it's not too bad compared to last time. Though I just noticed that there was a crouch button, but
What could he be doing in a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's a ledger. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of ore up here.
ah yes, the real reason Paimon came along. Did find more. Give it.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Onward. I think once cause all I wanna do is do the mission so I can get my Sealy. I
But
want a
we really
Sealy.
don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Uh,
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai in the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame me once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
Not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context Paimon.
Here's my card.
Huh, you're from the Yashiro Commission. Huh, well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady...
You got the fan. Sorry, I am distracted because I'm reading a
You
thing.
wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Thoma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Can I now get out of this? Okay, the timer has been going off for like a hot minute, but I didn't want to like stop in the middle of the thingy. I could have if I wanted to, but I didn't. So, where's Thomas? Thoma, sorry. Anyway, we're gonna end this episode here, and we will continue next time. So Tiniestofchibis is signing out.